I animated this, but this is the non-animated version. So it's a webcam border for Etsy. And for reference, this is my Etsy shop, and here are other examples of webcam borders that I have. So when you make an Etsy listing, you want to have a very pretty like thumbnail cover photo to showcase your art. So specifically because I'm doing a webcam border, what looks really good? Okay, these ones I didn't do the thing that I'm supposed to do, and they look ugly. What you should do is something like this, where you have like a little pretty like thing in the background. It looks like glass, you know, kind of. Thank you for the host, Zoe. Oh, I use shapes. I have a really shaky hand. So the two things that I do, GH to draw straight. In drawing programs, they have a stabilizer. So also, hi, Wendy. Wendy, how are you? Let me just go make a new Photoshop drawing for you. So let me show you how it looks like if I draw without the stabilizer and with the stabilizer. No, Photoshop has a stabilizer. Photoshop actually has the strongest stabilizer that I know of. So if I grab the brush here and let me use a very obvious looking color. Okay, so, oh, I do already have, so right here, smoothing, let me turn this off, okay? Or like a, so if I'm trying to draw like a straight line, you know? But here's our stabilizer. Let's jack this up to 100%. Oh god, look how sexy these lines are. Okay, actually. Stabilizers are OP. I always draw with a stabilizer, without a doubt. All my line art is done with a stabilizer because my hands are really shaky. Not sponsored. I use a Huon 610 Pro drawing tablet with the battery pen. Apparently, I was told this battery pen is not available anymore. Thank God. This battery pen, I like it. It's kind of busted though. It doesn't screw in all the way, so like I can't screw it down all the way. I don't know if you can tell. Well, you guys can probably see. I'm still screwing it. Like it does not screw down all the way anymore. It broke. I need to get a new one. But I really like using. I don't like the pen it comes with. I like the battery pen because it's heavier. All my peripherals are linked down below, by the way. So I have a panel. It's in the panel somewhere if you're interested. It's cheap and it's really affordable. Yeah, my problem with that though, Chang, is OSU tablets generally are very small. So I like using a bigger tablet. Like you can see this relative to the size of my head. It's pretty damn big. It's it doesn't say. It doesn't give the dimensions on here. 610 Pro, you can Google it. I don't know. It doesn't say on this thing though. Fuck. Some players really? I thought they always use the small ones. So for my drawing equipment, my tablet, $50. 40 or 50. My pen, $13. The tablet came with this like hand thingy, so I used that. Photoshop, I now pay $10 a month for Photoshop. I used to get it for free when I was in college. I paid $70 for Clip Studio Paint EX. I paid $70 for 3 years of Live 2D. I use Live 2D to animate. I paid $20 a month for Adobe After Effects. Well, it's all bundled together now in the Creative Cloud. So I paid $20 a month for Creative Cloud. So, if we're counting everything together, $20 a month for Creative Cloud. I'll just count it like a yearly pricing. So, $120 per year. Wait, no. $240 per year, sorry. $240 per year plus $70 flat for Live 2D plus 70. We're about in the 500 range. But yeah, so I need to, I'm making my webcam borders in a different way, not like this one anymore. I changed the sizing a little bit. If I got a webcam overlay, what size would the template be? So I now use two different sizes. You can see this. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me click it here. So I use 1600 by 1200, which is a 4:3 ratio. And then I also have one that is 920 by 1080. So a 16:9 ratio. So I have both ratios, which is the two standard ones, right? And then, so basically, I made this like backdrop thing for our webcam so that it looks like there's actually a screen or a camera without actually having to add a photo. So let me just go, let me go add that with the, All right, so here's the one for the 4x3 webcam. I could have honestly just made this all in the same file, but I did not do that because I'm trolling. Okay, so file export as PNG, B with background. Yeah, Photoshop is relatively easy to use. In my humble opinion. Let me put the B's back. There we go. I think Photoshop is relatively easy to use. Honestly, even like animation programs, I found that Adobe After Effects, as long as you're willing to sit down and watch a 10-minute YouTube video on how to use the program, it's really not that bad. It really isn't. I learned Adobe Premiere Pro in like 20 minutes. Webcam, B with background 2. And Chang, I draw my emotes in 2000 by 2000 and 300 DPI. So, and then I downscale it afterwards. So let me open this. So if I go to edit, canvas properties, width 2000, height 2000, resolution 300. And I use a 40 weight for my line art. Like the brush is 40 pixels. And then any finer details, I use 25 pixels. My Etsy shops, it takes a little bit of work to set up. It's like tedious work. It's not difficult work. And maintaining it is really easy because these are digital purchases. So if I were to pull up my Etsy shop to show you, yeah. So here's my Etsy shop, right? So I have 100 listings on the shop. So it was quite a bit of work to get these listings made. I opened my Etsy shop in June, beginning of June-ish. So June, July, August, September, October, November. It's been about 6 months. So I've made about 20 listings per month, something like that, to get to 100. It's a lot of work to make the listings. So it takes quite a lot of time. But once you get the listings made and uploaded, maintaining it is super easy. Sometimes you'll have people emailing you and they'll have problems with their order and they need it to be, they need like the problem resolved. Generally, it's a download problem, which is super easy to fix normally because normally it's like, oh, you need a, basically, okay, so Etsy caps the size of the files you can attach to your digital product. So it's about 20 megabytes. So with an animated file, they're generally too damn big to actually attach. So there's two ways. Either one, you put it in a zip folder and somebody has to unzip it using a zip program like WinRAR or 7-zip or something. The second way, that's kind of sketch, but I do it this way for my massive ones, like my big animations. No, Bobathals is not my main profit, by far. I make like nothing off of it. It's just for fun. This is my main profit. But yeah, something like this, right? These files are huge because they're like, there's 4 animations, right? So for that, your digital file is a PDF. You get a PDF and the PDF gives you a link to a Google Drive that has the animations on there. Because even in a zip folder, it was too big. So sometimes people have download problems from that. But generally speaking, it generally works fine. But yeah, those are the 2 ways that you can list like things. Well, the third standard way is you literally just directly upload the file itself. But very rarely is the file going to be under 20 megabytes and allowed by Etsy to upload. So almost everything is a zip folder. The only exception are like singular animations. Like this one, these are singular GIFs. They were small enough to actually add on their own. Or like a webcam border. It's a PNG, it was small enough on its own. Like these emote packs, it's a whole zip file. So it's one zipped folder that you will get for these ones. Hi, Chris. Chris, what's good? You should definitely make an Etsy shop. It's super great for passive income. I can show you my earnings on Etsy. All right, yeah, you want to see my revenue? Here's my revenue. It's like eBay, but specifically for artists. Oh, I hate editing. Yeah, so I had like 3 listings in May. So I made $7 in May. I never promoted it on my social media in May. June, 408. July, 1,778. August, 2,465. And by the way, this is all passive income pretty much. I did like very little work after adding it. Yeah, hopefully. I'm not trying to show you how much money I made to flex. I'm trying to show you never in a million years did I think I could make this money from Etsy. I never thought this was possible. But it happened to me, so it can happen to you too. I want you to also be able to fucking be a full-time content creator and like live off passive income.